us. Life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Johnson with the home run just about the straightaway center field.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to John Randall Field here at Vaterstad Stadium in beautiful Chehinkapa Park in downtown Wahpeton, North Dakota, right on the riverbank of the Minnesota and the border of Minnesota, I should say, and the Red River of the North off to the dike there in left field. You see that? Good evening, everybody, and welcome here. We've got a Minnesota... I hit the wrong button, Chad. That's what happens when I get to be the producer. Wahpeton, North Dakota, and Fergus Falls, Minnesota. The second game of the day, Chad, and the first game of the day, Detroit Lakes and Lidgerwood Hankinson played a pretty good game earlier, didn't they?
Yeah, it was a good game, Joe, and then things kind of fell apart a little bit for Lidgerwood Hankinson in the seventh, or the top of the seventh.
Yeah, they go to the top of the seventh with a
4-3
lead.
Yeah, 4-3 lead.
Yeah.
End up coming out of it, the 8-4 trailing.
Yeah,
so.
Detroit Lakes scored 5 in the top of the seventh and came from behind and defeated Lidgerwood Hankinson there in the first game of the tournament. And Lidgerwood Hankinson represented very well, if I may say so.
Yep.
And again, right now, this game here, we got Wahpeton and Fergus Falls. You can see the Wahpeton post-20 boys just finishing their I.O., and Fergus Falls will be coming out here shortly in their turn at the I.O. But again, Wahpeton coming in here on a pretty good roll, Chad. They're 5-0 coming into today.
Haven't been perfect, Joe, but they are perfect. You know, the record-wise, they're perfect. They haven't,
Yep, there's room for improvement.
There's room for improvement, but
Absolutely.
they are 5-0, so yes.
They are. Welcome, everybody, to our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planting sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. Yield Advantage, our pregame show sponsor. And again, John Randall Field looking like it's in pretty good shape there, Chad. This morning we had, after 0.6 of an inch of rain, we were out there this morning. You were out there again working on things. And everybody showed up this afternoon about 1:30 and got things in shape. And we're good to go. We already played one game on here.
It's not dry by any means, Joe, but it's playable. So
yep, you can see on the sides there on the walk-ups toward home plate there, they were not covered, so they're a little on the sticky side. But you can also see the pitcher's mound is a little bit on the sticky side too. The pitchers in the previous game had to use the cleat cleaner, and
that wasn't good enough, Joe. They had to actually bring out a screw.
Yeah, they did.
A screwdriver, a different kind of cleaning device. So.
Yep. Well, I'm Joe Schreiner, and he's Chad Affield. Again, welcome to the Yield Advantage pregame show, and I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network on our YouTube channel, and also those of you watching on our Red River Communications cable channel 28, exclusively here for Three Borders Sports Network when we go live. And we want to thank Red River Communications for that partnership with us. We appreciate them very much. In fact, I was out for dinner last night and saw Tom Steinolfson out for dinner the other night, and got to visit with him a little bit, and a very nice man. So, yeah, it's all right, folks. Again, we got the game coming up here. You can see Fergus Falls, post number 30, out there taking their warm-ups. They'll be wearing red jerseys tonight. They got some blue warm-up tops they're wearing, but they'll be wearing the red jerseys. Wahpeton will be wearing white jerseys. And Wahpeton, again, coming in here at 5-0 and having a good season here from Aiden Hayek and some of the boys doing well, and Trayden King having a good season. So a lot of things to look forward to for Post 20 here. We're going to take another commercial break here, Chad, and we'll come back here with our first pitch and our starting lineups, and that will be brought to you by Miller & Associates, and Mr. Art Grocko, our PA announcer for this game, will be bringing you those in just a few minutes. We'll be right back, folks.
Our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town...
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
All Seasons Car Wash, the best car wash in town, in my opinion, Chad. But
yeah.
But I sure appreciate what Jay's got going out there, and pretty good automatic car wash. Everything's pretty cool out there. We want to thank all of our sponsors too as well. And again, this is our Yield Advantage pregame show. We're going to quickly here in a few seconds, when the umpire meeting gets going here, we're going to go over to our PA announcer, Mr. Art Gracco, when he's ready, and he'll give me the thumbs up here in a few seconds. And we'll have our starting lineups, and that will be brought to you by Miller & Associates. Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs here. And you can see that the umpires meeting will take place at home plate here shortly. Again, Wahpeton coming in here at 5-0, Chad. And the field was a little damp this morning, but I think we're about ready to go. So we're going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Art Gracco, for our Miller & Associates starting lineups. Here's Art.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome the baseball fans of Otterstadt Stadium at John Randall Field. At this time, while the umpires and the coaches are meeting, we're going to go ahead and introduce our participants of the day's game. First, for our visitors on the scoreboard, Fergus Falls Post 30, the reserves. And we'll ask you to please line up along the respective baselines. Number 12, John Dent. Number 28, Luke McGuire. Number 8, Isaac Iverson. Number 3, Nolan Feldstuhl. Number 9, Brody Krein. Number 6, Bennett Tilkey. Number 22, Isaac Ellison. Number 10, Jacob Froning. And now your starters, leading off and playing third base, number 1, Karsten Froning. Batting second, the first baseman number 16, Hunter Powers. Batting third, the center fielder number 7, Levi King. Batting fourth, the catcher number 17, Brock Sherman. Batting fifth, the second baseman number 5, Micah Johnson. Batting sixth, the right fielder number 4, Brant Sherman. Batting seventh, the pitcher number 11, Parker Tilkey. Batting eighth, the shortstop number 2, Cam Wiedrich. Batting ninth, the left fielder number 13, Logan Larson. Coaches, Shane Tilkey and Nathan Kengelo. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, Wahpeton, post 20. The reserves, number 1, Dylan Verstrate. Number 8, Braxton Heitkamp. Number 9, Matt Peterson. And now your starters. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 20, Carter Hockert. Batting second, the center fielder, number 15, Braden Steffens. Batting third, the third baseman, number 12, Aiden Hayak. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 10, Eli Kappas. Batting fifth, the pitcher, number 11, Ryland Flack. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 13, Trayton King. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 2, Riley Jones. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 3, Ryan Brown. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 5, Kason Pinsenalt. And doing the catching, number 4, Aiden Henriksen. Coaches, Chris Kappas, Steve Hockert, Skylar Blado, and Batgirl, Wendy Kappas. Our umpires for today's game: behind the plate, Craig Peterson. On the bases, Josh Nordick. Let's get ready and play some baseball.
Well, there you have your starting lineups, brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. And Art did a good job with that, and appreciate Art doing that. The Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance starting lineups. Next up will be our first pitch, and that's going to be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply. Chad, get your states right now when I ask you here. Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985. Located in beautiful, scenic downtown Tyler,
North Dakota.
Thank you very much. Tyler, North Dakota. How about that?
This might be my first time in this seat, Joe.
I think so. Yeah, you and I are changing seats here, so you get the power seat here now.
Yeah.
I even let you turn the lights on.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's
I didn't know how to turn them on. I think I turned them on too far, Joe. And I had to go back a notch.
Did you?
I did. I
Well,
think they're on.
they're on. Yeah,
Okay.
they're on. So we turned on the lights here already at John Randall just to be safe, and everybody gets the full game will be under the lights, so to speak.
And it's not dark, Joe, but
no,
it's
overcast.
It's the lights are probably needed, Joe.
Yep. It might be by the end of the game, depending on how late it goes.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Again, this is a tournament here hosted by Post 20, and there's some special rules here, Chad. See if I can find them here quick on my phone. I took a picture of them here earlier. There are going to be some tiebreakers that'll go on here for this. This is a round-robin tournament, so everybody's going to play everybody once. And the visiting teams will flip a coin for the home team, visiting team. And Wahpeton will always be the home team. And we'll get into some of the other special. There's an 8-run rule after 5 innings and a 12-run rule after 4. And we're about ready for our Tyler Farm Supply first pitch with Karsten Froning, the third baseman, stepping up to face Ryland Flack. Pitch number 1 is a ball, and it is at 6:38 is our start time, 6:38. So we're about 8 minutes behind.
I can't be blamed for that, Joe.
No, you can't. There's a little pop fly to the left center. That's going to drop in for at least a single. Froning rounds first. He'll get into second base easily, standing up.
He's got a little bit of speed, Joe.
He did have some speed there, didn't he?
Off the leadoff batter, though. You expect that, Joe.
Yep. So an opening double here for Froning to lead it off for Fergus Falls is going to bring up Hunter Powers, the first baseman. So Ryland Flack gives up an opening double. Flack, a youngster.
Throwing strikes, though, Joe. That's,
Yep. Throw her down the plate.
Yep.
Let your defense work. So Froning standing at second base with nobody out. And Powers at the plate. He's the first baseman for Fergus Falls. Obviously, you can see he's batting in the left-handed batter's box. 1 ball, no strikes. And he'll step off the rubber and take another look. Craig Peterson behind the plate. Josh Nordic on the bases. Josh was home plate umpire in the first game. And the pitch just low, and it's away, so it's ball 2. 2-0 now. Did you get a good burger over there, Chad, at the concession stand?
I wasn't hungry, Joe, so I didn't.
You didn't eat.
I didn't eat.
You're going to blow away, man.
I know.
There's the call strike. It's 2-1.
It did smell good in there, though, Joe.
Oh, man, those fried onions. Oof. And I had a brat earlier. I had Matt Doctor fried me up a brat.
Groundskeeper Phil had a brat. He said it was good.
Yeah. From Fairmount Lockers. Ooh, way wide on that one. 3-1.
There's quite a crowd below us, too.
Yeah, there is getting to be a crowd here at John Randall. We're not able to put up our center field camera yet, folks. We've got a first base camera, as you can see right there. And we'll use that shot from time to time. But for now, we'll come back to this shot. And it's ball 4 to Powers, so now there's runners at first and second.
The fence is painted, Joe. It's just got a few extra things that need to be done.
Yeah, we need to put the footage signs up there in left field and right center, left center. And then we need to paint the foul lines on the wall. A couple little touch-up things, and then put the trim across the top.
Yeah.
But right now it looks pretty good as Levi King steps in. Center fielder, swing and a miss. So Flack gets ahead in the count now, 0-1. The mound looks good, just a little damp in the front, I think is what everybody's saying.
Right in front, and you can see where the mound, where the circle isn't, Joe. There's a little bit of dirt there when they come and get the return throw. So.
Yep. That's a popped up foul on the first base side, out of play.
Oh yeah, look at the kids go after Joe.
That's good. I like to see kids chasing foul balls.
Jumped the fence because I think it jumped outside the park.
Earlier in the first game, there was one that went over. Just on the other side of the fence, I picked up a young lady. She wanted to get it, and I said, "I'll throw you over the fence if you want." Well, I didn't throw her, but
you threw her over the fence.
Yeah. There's a ground ball to Hockert at short. Bobbles. He'll pick it up and did not get it picked up in time, as the sliding Powers got in there safely and created some havoc for Bob there, unable to pick it up.
Kind of a 15 bouncer, Joe, and the final bounce just kind of got to him a little bit, and before he could regain the possession of it, Joe. Runner had slid into second base. So.
Reaching on an error is Levi King, and now the bases are loaded for the number 4 hitter, Brock Sherman. And he'll face Ryland Flack. There's a ground ball to Jones at second. Spins to Hockert for one, to first for the other. Got him, and then he got the double play, but a run did come across for Fergus Falls.
Yeah, good play by Jones and Hockert up the middle there.
Yep, they needed that one.
That's well needed with the bases loaded, nobody out, Joe. You want to get 2, even though you gave up a run, but.
Yep. So an RBI goes in the book there for Sherman on that ground out. So runner at third base is Powers, and at the plate is Micah Johnson. Second baseman takes a strike at the knees. See, and Joe wasn't quick enough. He wasn't thinking about switching camera shots there on that double play.
You're kind of,
but you got to see the run come across, so I guess that was the important thing.
There's a lot going on up here, Joe. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Ooh, and that sails inside there at the belt high for Micah Johnson, and it's 2-0, I believe. 2-1.
2-1. 2-1. He says.
Flack delivers high for ball 3. So Flack gave up 1 hit so far, and then a walk, and then an error created a bases loaded situation. Flack, the 3-1 pitch. Goes outside, good stop by Hendrickson on that pitch, and it's a second walk issued here in the inning by Ryland Flack. So now runners at the corners, Chad, with 2 outs. Coach Kappas comes out and gives the defensive signals. We'll see if Coach Tilke is aggressive and sends a runner with 2 outs with the runner at third. Flack delivers low, Hendrickson picks it out of the dirt. First ball one.
Coach McNary, all right. Kelly McNary's watching too.
All right, Kelly. I saw him earlier today. Said he'd be tuned in tonight. There goes the runner. And the throw down to second. Yep. And I think they got him. They did. So Hendrickson to Hockert.
Good throw.
And the side will be retired here. And luckily for post 20, their Powers came home to score, but did not count. So it's a 1-0 game here. I'll change the scoreboard, folks, when we come back for the bottom of the first right after this.
It's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to Vaterstad Stadium at John Randall Field here in Chehinkapa Park. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Chad Affield. Thanks, Chad, for joining me tonight on short notice. Appreciate you coming up and taking the chair.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched too many games from this chair.
I was going to say,
it's kind of an odd seat.
It's different. It is different, Joe. It is.
It's a little different.
It's a little different view, yeah.
See, I can't see the first base bag from here. I can see third base clear, but when I sit
See,
in
and
that
I can't see the umpire over there, but I can see the base.
Yeah, it's a different view.
It's different. But
Carter Bob Hockert takes strike one. It's 1-1 now to Bob. He's facing Parker Tilke. Parker on the hill for Fergus. Brock Sherman behind the plate, his battery mate. Bob Hockert swings and misses at strike two. Got to thank the City Brew, Chad, for being on and joining on this
They joined
summer.
on this summer, right? I heard that. I was watching on Wednesday.
Yeah, you were. When you're not here, you're usually watching.
I'm normally watching if I'm home, Joe, yes.
City Brew is stepping up. They got a couple of different dining experiences in the main floor restaurant. They got a wide variety of bar food, appetizers, etc. Some pretty good adult beverages. They got the Brewcade upstairs.
How long has that been going, Joe?
Handmade. I think they just opened it up here not too long ago. Handmade pizza, arcade games, interactive darts, supercharged shuffleboard. I don't know what that is.
Interactive darts?
And there is strike three on the corner. I don't know.
Don't
stand in front of the darts.
Well, isn't all darts interactive, Joe?
I don't know. That's what it says.
Okay, all right.
Let's see. Join our 5-star loyalty program and follow us on social media to stay up to date on everything. So City Brew, thank you, folks. Brings up Braden Steffens, center fielder for Wahpeton. One out on the board. I did get the scoreboard changed, so Watson can't let me know about that. It is 1-0.
He wouldn't say that, Joe.
Oh, he would. There's a kind of a partial swing. I think, was it a foul tip or did it just go in the dirt?
No, I think
it was a foul tip.
It was a foul tip.
Yeah. So the count, Steffens goes behind in the count now to Tilke, And he'll take strike 3 on the inside half, so 2 caught lookings here for Wahpeton. And here comes Aiden Hayek. And you know, Chad, every time Aiden Hayek comes up to the plate, he's going to get his money's worth.
He'll get his money's worth. He will. Yep.
He'll take a hack or two. We'll see what he does on the first pitch here. Takes that one outside for ball. Aiden puts the bat on the ball and makes contact. And sometimes pretty hard.
Yep.
Third baseman for Wahpeton. A little bit low for ball 2. I want to thank Gripper Sports in downtown Wahpeton. Gripper Sports got all your favorite teams' sports apparel. Stop and see Tyler and Wayne. Takes up high for ball 3. So quickly now, 3 in a row here for Parker Tilke facing Aiden Hayek. Gripper Sports, Bell Bank. Thank you, guys. There's one at the knees, so he'll be sitting there with the hitter's count here at 3-1 now for Aiden Hayek. Going to sit on the fastball, see what he gets. 3-1 pitch. Took that one at the belt. Strike 2.
That's 2 hard ones, Joe. Now probably throw a third one, I'm sure.
So Parker Tilke comes back now on the count. It's full count, payoff pitch with 2 outs. Ooh, inside for ball 4. I thought it was going to hit him there for a second. So he will take the trip down to first base, and Eli Kappas steps up to the plate. Saw Eli before the game there, Chad. Did you see his haircut?
I finished dragging Joe, and I went by the team there, and I thought it was him, and I had to double check just to make sure, Joe, with that new color hair.
Yeah. Takes up high for ball 1. Eli, the designated hitter, leading the team in hit by pitches. Eli dyed his hair blonde, but then the top is kind of an orangish red.
See, he had a hat on, so I couldn't. Yeah. I knew it was blonde, but I couldn't.
Yeah, he took his hat off, and showed me, and he said, I just had to do it.
Yeah.
Orangish red,
okay.
kind of on top. I wonder what Grandma Mary thinks.
Yeah, well, she's sitting on her, too.
Yeah, she is. 2-0. And the pickoff move to first. Not in time. I was a little late on that one too, Chad, but I'll get it back in the swing here.
You don't have enough hands over there, Joy.
Well, I'm keeping them in my pocket. And Eli gets behind that one and fouls it off the first base side, and we'll do it all over again. One of the coaches from Fergus goes over to pick that one up. 2-1. 2-1 count here to Eli Kappas. Parker Tilke delivers. Swung on, fouled back into the net. Now it's 2-2. Deuces wild on the scoreboard, Chad. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I like that net, Joe. I kind of wish Breck would do the same thing.
It does save a few more baseballs from going out of the park, that's for sure. And a lot
it's
quieter.
Easier. Well, it's
easier on the ball.
Chain link is tough on a baseball.
Yep. There's a high pitch there, and it's going to be a full count now to Eli. So with a full count, here goes Aiden Hayek. He'll take off running. He does. Eli swings, high chopper down the third baseline, goes foul. So we'll do it all over again.
Coach Kappas with the play there at third.
Did he make the play?
Yeah, it almost died. It almost died when it got to him, but he was able to pick it up, Dojo. Yeah.
So we'll take a look here at Aiden Hayek taking off here, and then I'll be quick to switch. So there goes Hayek.
Yep, inside.
And the pitch is inside for ball 4, so 2 walks in a row, 2 strikeouts, and then 2 walks.
Yep.
By Parker Tilke. His battery mate, Brock Sherman, behind the plate. That's going to bring up Ryland Flack, the opposing pitcher for Wahpeton.
I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree with Coach Watson too. I like your white. That whiteboard's an improvement, Joe.
Thank you, man.
It is.
Thank you. I saw it the other day for $11.99, and I said, "Yeah, I got to have that."
Not that there was anything wrong with your paper.
I didn't even put it on the expense report. I just paid for it out of my own pocket, Chad.
Yeah, no,
so it doesn't dock your pay then.
Okay,
you're good there. So here we go with Ryland Flack, and an opportunity for Wahpeton now with 2 outs, runners at first and second. Flack will swing through that one, strike 1. Again, runners at first and second. You can see Kappas there standing on the bag at first. Hayek over at second. And the 0-1 pitch. Check swing foul into the net, and flag gets behind in the count now 0-2.
People behind the net still ducked over there.
Did they? Nice crowd here, even though it's not even 60 degrees, I don't think, Chad, but a nice crowd here at John Randall. 0-2. Up high for ball 1, 1-2.
Yeah, I mean, it's fairly full behind, and the earth bleachers got, half full.
The grandstand probably, what, 2/3 full?
Yeah, not many people down the line, down the
first baseline.
Yeah, down the first baseline. Doug is here, though.
And a swing and a miss, and 3 strikeouts in the inning for Tilke, and that will retire to the side. Restraining 2 for Wahpeton. We're going to go to the top of the second, and Fergus Falls leads 1-0 here as we go to the top of the second.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise.
All right, welcome back to Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field. Three Borders Sports Network. Those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, thank you very much. I'm Joe Schreiner. And the young man next to me is Chad Affield.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, buddy, for coming up and stepping up here at the last minute. Appreciate you doing that. I know you had some field
duties to do, but yep.
All right, coming back up to the plate here, Brant Sherman. He'll take a strike 1 at the knees. He was at bat last time when Micah Johnson was thrown out at second base on a good throw by Aiden Hendrickson. So he'll lead off the second inning. He'll pop that one up to right field. Brown drifting to the right toward the line, still running. Makes a nice running catch, chest high, right down the line, Chad.
Yeah, the wind is kind of straight out of the east, so it's blowing from center field to right, straight in our face, Joe. And he kept drifting, and he kept running.
Yeah.
Finally got to it and made the catch.
All right, now up for Fergus Falls will be the pitcher, Parker Tilke. Takes a low for ball 1. Our Studio 22 design shout-out line is posted up there on the screen right now, 701-640-2619. 701-640-2619. If you're from Fergus, hey, give us a shout-out. What the heck? We'll give your name out and stuff. We appreciate all the visitors watching Three Borders Sports Network as well. Tell us who you are and who you're cheering for, and we'll put your name up, or we'll announce your name, I should say, and that one's fouled out of play. Count goes to 1 and 2.
Doug didn't even move on that
one. Doug Hockert over there.
Didn't even move.
Grandfather of Carter Bob. 701-640-2619. Our Studio 22 design shout-out line, the 1-2 pitch, and there's a little right off the end of the bat foul. So we'll do it all over again. Studio 22 Designs, women's boutique clothing, gifts, custom shirts. Open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. Text us at 701-640-2619. Swing and a miss. Nice little breaking pitch from Flack there. And he'll get the strikeout recorded. His first strikeout of the day, out number 2 of the inning. Nice pitch.
Yeah, no, he's he struggled a little bit finding the zone in the first inning.
Yep.
He seems to he's found something here in the second inning, so now he's pitching well.
Number 8 hitter in the order here is Cam Weidricks. There we go. We're getting some text messages, so thank you, folks.
Watson
was sitting
I'm not
there.
going to say. I'm not going to be like Coach Watson and say no.
Don't you have a volume on that
You can
thing
silence
turn
that.
on?
You
Yeah.
can silence that phone, Joe.
Get that flip phone back in good shape here, will you? So I'll turn it down.
No. Yeah.
Strike 2 to the hitter, Cam Wiederichs, the shortstop for Fergus Falls. So 2 outs here. That's a pop fly to center field. Steffens coming in, tried diving for it, but it's going to bounce past him. But that'll hold Wiederichs still to a single. Steffens gave it a shot there, Chad.
Yep, good effort by Steffens. He did all he could, but just got up a little bit short. And backed up.
Yep.
Backed up by Ron Brown in right field. So
there's
with 2 outs, you take a chance, Joe.
You take a chance, and that's what your center fielder should do. And good backup over there on the other side by Brown. So that'll bring up the number 9 hitter in the order here. Will be Logan Larson, the left fielder, batting a left-handed. Flack delivers. Call strike at the knees. 0-1.
I'm not sure we had many lefties in the first game, Joe.
No, I don't think there were there?
Which makes it easy for the grounds crew.
Easy to repair that left side.
Left side, anyway.
The 0-1 pitch outside for a ball, 1-1. Hendrickson tried to frame that one. Defensively here for Wahpeton. Left to right goes Pincinall, Steffens, and Brown. Third to first, Hayek, Hockert, Jones, and King. Can your catcher Aiden Hendrickson, the pickoff move over to first, not in time. Neither was I with the button, but that's okay. I got there.
Yeah, you got
I
the
like
button.
that shot.
You got the button push, Joe.
I like that shot though, with the camera and the flag, and again, here's the pitch, call strike, and now the throw down to first, not in time. 1 ball, 2 strike.
I'm just glad that camera. I'm glad you got that other shot, Joe. That is a nice shot.
Yeah, I like that shot. Even when we put the center field camera up, Chad, I might still keep this one.
Yeah, it's.
And the pitch fouled away into the netting. Yeah, I might keep that shot, Chad.
All right.
You like it?
Yes, I do. But then there'd be 3 buttons you'd have to
I know.
push
Then I got a
instead of
3-button thing. Enough trouble with 2.
Well,
Watson's here. He can manage that.
Yeah.
1 and 2. And a nice little breaking pitch is fouled away into the tennis court.
Into the tennis court? I think so.
Nope.
No?
Yep, the kids are going into the tennis court to get that one. Nobody's going to get muddy getting that one. Game number 2 of the day. Game number 2 of the tournament. We got 4 on Saturday and 4 on Sunday scheduled. First game begins at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So it's fouled back to the pads. We'll go through that schedule here a little bit later here and let you know what time everybody plays. We will be broadcasting every Wahpeton game of the tournament. Hey, Karen and Carly tuned in and watching Red River Communications Channel 28. Thanks, Karen and Carly. She says hi, Chad.
Hi.
Everybody
Hello.
says hi, Chad.
Well,
you're so special.
I know a lot of people, Joe.
You do. Breaking pitch. Caught him looking inside there. Larson is retired for the second strikeout for Flack. 1 is stranded, but we're going to the bottom of the second. Fergus Falls leads 1-0 here as we go to the bottom of the second. We'll be right back.
We don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Corner Drug, your prescription specialists. All right, here comes Wahpeton now, Chad, in the bottom of the second. Traden King stepping up to the plate. He's number 6 in the order. Traden King playing first base. Fouls that one away over to the first base side. Out of play.
Yeah, I think going across, too. They're all
Did go across?
Yeah, jumping the fence, I think.
Well, that's good. Just be careful, kids.
Yep.
And call strike there. And
I'm just happy nothing hits the roof, Joe.
0-2. Flags are flying, kind of pushing in there, Chad.
Yeah,
kind of blowing into the field here.
Yeah. Ooh.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Yeah, I don't think he went.
I don't think he went either, but.
Yep. And Josh Nordic agreed with us down there.
But I'm not down the line either, Joe,
Nope.
so my angle is.
You are correct,
I'd
sir.
be taking a guess.
You are correct, sir. Hey, Kelly McNary, we got to say hi to him. He said he already texted in as well.
Yep.
There's another strikeout here as Traden King is caught looking. So that's 4 outs, 4 strikeouts for Parker Tilke.
And the other 2 guys walked.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to bring up Riley Jones, second baseman. So Kelly McNary, thanks for tuning in and watching.
Thank you, Kelly.
And here comes Riley Jones. Takes the outside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1 now. Comdell Innovation. Let Comdell Innovation show you how they can deliver your product faster and better. Comdell Innovation. Low for a ball. They're normally our Play of the Week sponsor, but we don't do it in the summertime.
Really?
No.
Okay.
We don't have a coach's show. So
That's true. I forgot about that.
So that's why we don't. That sails up high for ball 2, and so Riley Jones ahead in the count now, 2-1. Again, a nice crowd here on hand at John Randall Field. And I think if tomorrow is nicer, we might even get more people as Jones now goes even in the count, 2-2.
A little warmer maybe tomorrow, Joe, but I don't know about.
We're gonna see clouds, ain't we?
I believe so.
And he'll push that one to the third base side, picked up over there by Fronting at third, and over to Powers at first, and Riley Jones is retired. So the first non-strikeout is a ground ball out.
Look at Wendy go, Joe.
Look at Wendy.
She
That
sprints
girl.
out there and gets the bat and sprints back.
She's got the same color uniforms as the boys. Coach Kappas has got Wendy all decked out. Here's Greg McNary tuned in watching too as well. And there's another ground ball to second. That's Johnson picks it up, and he'll get it over to Powers, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to retire Wahpeton here in the bottom of the second. We're going to go to the top of the third. 1-0 lead for Fergus Falls here. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there. So we have.
Well, quickly, we move to the top of the third here, and Parker Tilke has recorded 5 strikeouts for Fergus Falls so far here, Chad. So being efficient on the mound. He did issue a couple of walks
Sure,
earlier.
5 out of 6, Joe? I thought it was 4 out of 6.
What
Wasn't
did I
there
say?
ground out the
Did I
second
say
and ground out?
Did I say 5?
You said 5, but is it? That was a ground.
1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, 4 out of 6.
And 2
Good
ground
thing you're
outs.
keeping an eye on me,
Well,
buddy.
I'm just trying to help out, Joe. I wasn't trying to correct you or anything, but I was believing 5 out of 6 the way he's throwing.
No,
But
yeah, that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter Karsten Fronting. Led off with a double and scored the only run of the game so far. So, yeah, you are correct, sir. I was looking at the wrong.
I wasn't trying to correct you or anything, Joe.
No, that's okay. That's why you got to do it, man. And that pitch sails up high.
Where's Jeannie tonight, Joe?
Home watching in the warmth of her own chair at the in the living room.
Don't blame her, I guess.
Yeah.
Although it is nice here in the press box, Joe.
Yeah, we got it nice here. I ain't complaining, that's for sure. Nice and toasty. I think we could even open a window if we wanted.
Yeah.
And the weather, it'd stay warm enough in here.
I think you're right.
Flack gets behind in the count, 3-0. There's one right across the pipe, and it's 3-1.
Remember, it seems to take a few pitches to get him going, Joe.
Yep.
Once he gets going, though.
Yep.
He struggled in the first inning. He was pretty good in the second inning. So now he
It's a
gets
ground ball to Hockert, and he tried coming up too soon, and he's not going to get him. So Froning gets on in the air. Looked like Bob just kind of pulled up on that one before he got the ball in his glove.
Yeah, the ball wasn't quite in the glove, it looked like, too, Joe. Yeah.
Yep.
And once that happens, Joe, it's going to bounce off you, and then you're kind of, hang on to it.
So Froning, the leadoff hitter.
Didn't compound the air, Joe, by a bad throw either.
Yeah,
just kind of held on.
Yep, he knew he couldn't get him.
Yep.
He's going to bring up the number 2 hitter, Hunter Powers, the first baseman. He reached on a walk, and now he's got a ground ball to Jones. See what he spins to Hockert for one, and over to first, not in time. So we got the leadoff runner there, Chad, on that.
Hit hard enough, but not quite hard enough, Joe, to turn 2.
Yep. So a 4-6 put out there, and that'd be one out here for Wahpeton. And Fergus Falls at the plate. Levi King, the center fielder, reached on an error in the first inning. There's another ground ball. That might Hockert will knock it down, but that's about all he can do, Chad. So base hit there.
Yeah, that's all he would have done with that one. So,
so base hit up the middle there, and runners at first and second. So the infield fly rule is in effect, Chad.
If fair and playable.
Thank you. Watson's even got that line down now. He's learned from you.
He's heard me enough, I suppose.
Yeah. So runners now at first and second for Fergus Falls here, one out. And at the plate is Brock Sherman. Nice little breaking pitch there from.
Is that runner at first? Last name of King?
Yes.
And also the guy playing the position is King.
You are correct.
King and King over there at
King
first base.
King. Yeah.
Okay.
Law firm of King and King. Sherman at the plate. And he'll pickoff move to first, not in time, as King put the tag down on King. Kind of tapped him on the helmet there. So 0-1 is the count here to Brock Sherman. Pounds that one to the right field line. Foul. Stays inside the fence there, but it was foul. So the count goes to no balls, 2 strikes. Here's the runners return to their respective bases.
Always a tough situation. How much spin do you want on this pitch? You don't want to make life too hard on your catcher.
0-2 to Brock Sherman. He grounded out in his first at bat back in the first inning. Brock Sherman, the catcher.
Assuming that's his brother out in right field. Then,
I think so. And I
shouldn't say that. Just same last name. I shouldn't say
they
that.
are. They are. I'm almost going to say, and I don't know. I should have asked Coach. But they could be twins.
Twins.
Brock
okay.
and Brant. Usually, you don't see a close name like that.
Right.
But that's all an assumption, folks. Don't get mad at me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Again, if somebody from Fergus is watching, I'll put the number back up
just
there.
Like the 2 Kings. You think they're related? You see, I mean, Joe, you can.
Exactly.
You know.
2-2 count here from Ryland Flack. 1 out. Breaking pitch comes up a little bit too high, shoulder high. So, yeah, Greg McNary, he's sitting in the big chair eating nachos. How about that? Greg might be here on the 4th of July, so, yeah.
Okay.
That would be cool. And that one hits him, so it would have been ball 4 anyway.
Yeah.
So now bases are loaded.
Still infield fly, Joe.
Yes,
Fair
it is.
playable.
So yeah, Kelly McNary, thank you very much.
Yes,
Jeannie,
thank you.
Jeannie's
Kelly.
watching. Keep
Jeannie's
an eye on
hi,
you.
Jeannie. Yep, I need help, Jeannie.
She says hi, Chad.
Hi, Jeannie.
So we're getting a little timeout here. Was he got a courtesy runner at first base? I did not catch his number.
I
thought it was number 8, but I could be wrong. So I don't know who the courtesy runner. I don't know if Art caught it yet either. But so Flack now with bases loaded, got to settle down here and get one himself here somehow. Corners are in. King is in at first on the grass. Hayek at third on the grass. Middle infield is back. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Sails up high, ball 2. So no room at the end, Chad.
Yeah, there's no room to put him, Joe. So eventually, you got to throw a strike, Joe. Otherwise, you're gonna walk somebody in. So we can try to find a zone.
Tried to overthrow it. It looked like there, and that's low for ball 3.
Threw that about 58 feet.
Yep.
So, just needs to take a deep breath and.
So it's a 3-0 count, and the pitch. There, he caught the strike. It's 3-1. Let your defense work for you, Chad.
Yep. Walking, throwing ball. It's those strikes.
Bases are loaded. Popped up, short right field coming in. Will be Brown. Makes the catch, and here comes the tag, and the throw coming home. The relay back to home, not in time. So Brown made the catch, but just couldn't quite get it in time, and the run comes across. So a sacrifice fly.
Also, the courtesy runner, Joe, at first is number 6, I believe. It looked like a 6 to me. I know it looked like an 8 to you, so.
Okay.
It looked like number 6. But
okay, and he was, where'd he go? Oh, he's still at first.
He's still at first.
Okay.
But he turned enough where I could actually look at his number.
So there's 2 outs, a run come across. That one's slapped up the middle to Hawkert at short, and he'll just step on the bag, and the side is retired. But one more comes across here for Fergus Falls in the top of the 3rd, Chad, and it is now 2-0 in favor of Fergus Falls over Wahpeton. We'll be back with the bottom of the 3rd coming up next.
Seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member owned.
But aren't all financials member owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find...
Oh, a little late on that button, Joe.
You're working left and right hand, Joe. You're
trying to keep an eye on my phone, keep the book. Going to the bottom of the 3rd here, leading off for Wahpeton. As Kaysen Pincinel drops that one foul. So Kaysen's first time at the plate here in the bottom of the 3rd. I did get a text message from somebody that knows they are not twins, but good guess, and they're loving the warm weather broadcast from Fergus Falls. So thank you. Not sure that their first name or anything. They didn't tell me, but thank you for the text message. They are brothers, but not twins.
Not twins, okay.
So thank you for that message. And Nick Heitkamp texting in from Terrace Lanes.
Okay.
Got the game on out there on the big screens.
Okay.
So thank you, Nick at Terrace Lanes, for tuning in and watching out there and putting it on the big screen. Thank you. 1-2, swing and fouled away, and count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he seems to kind of, he seems to kind of bring it a little bit too, Joe. He's got a little bit of zip on that too when it's coming in there. So
Parker Tilke on the hill. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's outside. Now the count goes 2-2. I want to thank the rest of our sponsors as well, including OSPTI.
Yep. Big tournament going on, Joe.
There is. They've got a big baseball tournament for the youngsters going on the Breckenridge side, don't they?
Yep.
Is it 9U all the way up to
No,
12U? Or just 10, 11, and 12?
I think it's. I don't want to say for sure.
I don't know if the 9Us are playing or not.
I know there's some 11. I know it's 11 and 12, but I don't think there's any. I think it's just 10 through 12. But
Payoff pitch. Pincinall swings it down to Fronting at third, over to Powers at first. And Pincinall is retired on the ground ball.
That's where I'll be in the morning, Joe.
Yeah, you got to help out over there tomorrow, don't you?
No. I got so many teams that they need that extra field, so I volunteered my services, Joe.
Yep. Here comes Bob Hockert. Bob struck out in his first at bat. Caught looking. Stands really close to the plate.
I was going to say that, Joe. He really stands close to in the box there, right to home plate. But
he'll swing and a miss at that one. Bob's got good speed. Not afraid to. I think he had 3 stolen bases the other night against Barnesville, if I remember correctly. Tilke delivers. Low for a ball. 1-1. Bob would start getting a hold of the ball here and getting some hits. He can string them together, and he'll take strike 2 at the knees.
He works on the field during the day, Joe. So
yeah, he works here at John Randall. Yeah. Does a nice job.
Yep.
Does the mowing outside for ball 2.
Yeah, he took over all the mowing now too, Joe.
Yep.
So that saves me some time. So I'm not complaining.
No, I bet not. I want to thank Giant Seeds and Snacks, also our coaches show, but we'll have that back in the fall. Essentia Health, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified Chevrolet and GMC dealer. Now the count goes full from Tilke. Wahpeton Daily News, Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering, State Farm Insurance, and Amanda Frederick. So once again, Parker Tilke with the payoff pitch. That's a ground ball right back up the middle. Bob with some speed, and I think he might beat it.
Yeah, he did, Joe.
Boy, that was a tough play in the middle there.
It turned on one knee, Joe, and threw it from one knee, and almost got Bob. Bob had just enough speed to get there.
Let's see if we'll put that on the board as a hit. I think it should go down as a hit. That was a tough play regardless.
Yeah, that's got to be a hit.
I'm going to call it a hit.
Yep,
yes.
It is. Yep.
Our scoreboard operator, Jason Hayek, agrees with me. All right, so Hayek with the first hit of the game. Or, excuse me, Hockert with the first hit of the game. And Steffens up to the plate now. Take one at the letters for a strike.
We'll see if Bob thinks about going here too, Joe.
He might. So thanks, Nick Eikamp and Terrace Lanes, for tuning in, watching Three Border Sports. There's a ground ball hard to third. Picked up there by Fronting to second for 1. The relay is not in time at first. So fielder's choice goes down in the books for Braden Steffens. Nice play by Fronting. He got it over to Johnson in time to retire Hockert.
Yeah, and good turn by Johnson too, Joe, to get it first. That was close. That was bang bang at first.
Yeah, it was. It certainly was.
I'm glad I'm up here and not down there, Joe.
Steffens hustling down the line.
Yep.
There again, Chad. I didn't have it on the push button number 3. Forgot. Here comes Aiden Hayek. Didn't get a chance to swing the bat in the first at bat.
I'll try to remember and say 3, Joe. 3, Joe.
Yeah. Aiden Hayek did not drew a walk in the first inning and did not even get a chance to swing the bat. So 1-0 now. I got my fingers on the button.
He was up 3-0, Joe. Then it was a full count, and then he walked.
Yep. 1-0. Call strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Aiden Hayek. There goes Steffens. Throw down to second. Not in time. So Steffens with a stolen base. So now the runner in scoring position here for Aiden Hayek. I got the button pushed in that time, Chad. So it's a 2-1 count now to Aiden. Good solid base hit here. Will drive in Steffens with his speed. And Aiden asks for a timeout. Want to thank Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Country Financial, and Casey Formanak. I wonder if we'll see Casey this weekend. Hayek fouls that one away.
You know, there aren't very many umpires, Joe, so
no.
There's probably a good chance.
Red River Grain, thank you. Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Yeah, we might see him. Kelly was saying that he might have to head somewhere else out of town for a game and help them in a pinch. High for a ball, and the count goes back full now to Aiden Hayek. He had a full count in the first inning. Again, runner at second base is Braden Steffens. Getting his lead. 3-2 count to payoff pitch. He'll pull that one to short, picked up there by Wiedrich, and he'll get it over to first in time, and Hayek is retired on the ground ball out. Stranding one. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with the top of the fourth right after this. Wahpeton trails Fergus Falls 2-0.
That fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
All right, welcome back to Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field, Chahinkapa Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota. And up at the plate for Fergus Falls. Got to flip my book over, man. Parker Tilke, the pitcher.
Swinging at the first pitch.
0-1. So pitcher-to-pitcher battle here. He'll drill that one to center for a base hit. So Tilke gets his first hit of the game. He struck out back in the second inning. So, leading off the top of the fourth for Fergus Falls, Parker Tilke gets that base hit. And Cam Wiedrichs singled in his first at bat. So we'll see what Coach Tilke has him do. He might bunt to get the runner up. See if he slides the hand up. He did not. There goes the runner. Hendrickson's with the throw. Goes off the mark a little bit there, didn't it?
Went in towards the runner a little bit, and it made contact with the runner, and he ricocheted out near the shortstop area, Joe.
So a stolen base goes in the book here for Parker Tilke. So 2-0 lead here. Fergus Falls threatening here in the top of the fourth. And the pitch. And now that time he slid the hand up but pulled it back in time. It's ball 2.
Yeah. Wouldn't be a bad idea, Joe, getting over.
Yeah, might want to try and get him over again.
Get him over to third
Wiedrichs,
base,
the number 8 hitter in the order, Chad. So might be. See what he does. Watch his right hand. There it goes.
Yeah.
Tried to bunt, and that goes foul. So it's 2-1. Might get another shot here.
Bunting's a skill, Joe.
Oh, it sure is.
that some kids can do it, Joe, and there's others that struggle. I was one of those that struggled, Joe.
Yeah, you go to batting practices and you see the Barry Bonds of the world. They still have to try and bunt. There's a bunt and successful bunt. That'll get runner to third.
That's pretty good bunt, Joe.
Flack couldn't pick it up.
I don't know even if he would have picked it up, Joe.
I don't know. He was hustling down the line.
He was moving down the line, so
So now runners at the corners. I'm going to call that a hit.
Yeah, I agree, Joe, because he was.
Flack would have had to make a heck of a throw.
Yes.
So here comes Logan Larson. Let's see what he's going to do. Maybe he'll bunt too. Maybe he'll try a squeeze here. And sure enough, he squares, and there it is. Safety bunt. Flack gets in and picks it up, but they do get the run. So an RBI bunt single. How about that?
Yeah, both bunts have been successful, Joe. That was two good bunts down the line too. So yeah, his only play was a home on that one too, Joe.
It was.
There's no way he was getting anybody at first.
No way he was going to wheel and go to first. And I don't know if the wet grass had anything to do with it or not, but Flack stumbled on that one.
It's damp, Joe, but
there's a foul ball bunt. Hendrickson picks that one off in midair.
Pop that one up in the air. That might be a little break for Wap.
So now there's one out here, but runners still at first and second. So Coach Shane Tilke using small ball here 3 times in a row after the opening single here by Parker Tilke and a stolen base. So 1 out, infield fly rule is in effect.
If fair and playable.
And the pitch.
Ooh.
And did it hit him or not? It got underneath
did not.
his feet.
I don't know how it missed him, Joe, but somehow it did.
So Hunter Powers avoids that one, and it's ball 1. But the runners both advance now, so the second and third they go.
I would have never got out of the way of that one, Joe. I would have never been.
You couldn't dance that quick?
I couldn't dance that quick. No. No.
All right, runners at second and third. Wahpeton with their defense on the edge of the grass. 1 ball, no strike.
Yeah, it's already 3-0. You want to try to shut the door.
Yep. Swung on.
That's fouled.
And it's fouled off his foot. Good call there by home plate umpire Craig Peterson, asking him if he's okay, and I think he looks fine. Going to give him a second or two. And runners at second and third. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. First base is open for Fergus Falls. And a busy day tomorrow. 4 games slated on the schedule for tomorrow, and 4 games slated
on Sunday.
And there's a call strike 1 and 2.
I like it though, Joe, because the last game is supposed to start at 5:30. Is that right? Does that seem right?
Let me look. It is.
Which means, depending on how it goes, by 8 o'clock, everything should be done. Ooh.
Ground ball to Jones. The throw comes home. Got him. He beat the slide. Beat the throw. Got underneath it just a little bit. The tag was high, Chad, above the waist.
The tag was a little high. The throw looked like it got there, Joe, but the tag was high.
Wiedrich slid underneath the tag. It was a bang-bang play at home there, but I would have to agree with the call. So there it is. Runners now again at the corners here.
You better. I'm not telling you.
Joe, I'm not telling you.
Update the scoreboard, Joe, just in case.
That done, man.
You're working both hands and everything else. So
ground ball to Hayek at third. He goes to second to Jones for 1, and that's all he gets. He's trying to pull it out of his glove and couldn't quite get it there. So another run comes across here. And let's see here. Levi King reaches on the fielder's choice, and 5-4 on the putout. So 2 outs now, right, Chad?
Yeah, there's 2 outs. The board,
Yeah, that one pop fly was the first out.
Yep, the bunt pop, yep.
There, I just got the score change, and I'm still behind. There we go. Now we got it. So 3 runs across in the inning here for Fergus Falls, and it's a 5-0 lead. Ryland Flack giving up 3 runs here. 3 singles, couple of them bunts. There goes the runner again, and Hendrickson's not going to have a chance at the throw. So
yeah, once the throw was in the dirt, Joe, he kind of
Yep.
knew he didn't have a chance, so he kind of just held on to it.
Don't want to throw it away.
Yeah, don't want to. Throw it in the center field or something.
Yep.
Compound the thing. So.
And at the plate now is Brock Sherman, the catcher, number 4 hitter in the lineup.
Out in his first AB, hit by pitch in his second AB.
3-0 count. He'll pop that one up. Had the green light, Chad, on 3-0.
3-0, yeah, 3-0
to
green
Steffens in center, and he'll squeeze that one and make the catch, and the side is retired. So a 3-0 pitch. Brock Sherman had the green light to swing, but he flies out to center field. 3 runs come across for Fergus Falls on a 3 base hits and 1 stranded on base. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. Wahpeton trails Fergus Falls 5-0. We'll be right back.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Want to thank Circle of Nations for jumping on this summer, too. Circle of Nations.
Yep.
They're looking for a whole bunch of people and students. So if you want to join the workforce over at the Circle of Nations School, pretty cool campus here located in Wahpeton. Check out circleofnations.org. Check out their website if you're looking for employment, as Eli Kappas takes one at the belt for strike 1. Circle of Nations School there. Check it out. circleofnations.org. Well, Chad, the flags on the scoreboard, they're blowing, but my W flag in the middle must have got wrapped up in the rain.
Looks like it got wrapped up a little bit. It was
Eli Kappas swings at that one. It's strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It kind of swirls around there, Joe.
Yeah.
The flags are on the scoreboard for some reason.
Check swing, strike 3. And Eli Kappas is retired on strikeout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts so far for Parker Tilke. Here comes Ryland Flack. 5-0 lead here for Fergus Falls. They scored 1 in the first, 1 in the third, and 3 last inning. Ryland Flack will take strike 1. Just 1 hit on the board for Wahpeton here. Parker Tilke doing a good job of that. That's outside for
I
ball.
believe that was Bob Harkert.
Yep,
Is that
Bob
true?
got the single, yep. And that was a tough play
Yeah,
up the middle.
It was, yep.
Breaking pitch comes up high. Ball 2, 2-1. Want to thank Red River Communications on cable channel 28, Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad. I stopped by there the other day, and there's a call strike, 2-2. And dropped off some paperwork there at Red River Communications. They're all charged up to sponsor again next year. So thank you to Red River Valley Western Railroad. We've already had a few. There's a excuse me swing, and hopefully somebody goes after that one.
Oh, yeah.
They just don't know where these pitches are. You know, even on that pitch, it was a
2 and 2.
Black was worried it was going to come across and catch him looking. He does stay alive.
Ryland Flack struck out in his first at bat, takes up high, and it's a count is full now.
Count is full. You got to feel like a walk's as good as it.
Yeah, Red River Valley Western Railroad, they're all charged up to sponsor next year. So we've got a few sponsors that have already agreed. Matt Bone and Channel Seeds, there's a strikeout again. So strikeout number 6, so Flack is out on strikes. And that'll bring up Trayton King, first baseman. Trayton also struck out back in the second. Yeah, Channel Seeds and Matt Bone, he's all fired up to go again next year on Three Border Sports Network. Channel Seeds and Matt Bone, corner drug and prescription specialist, corner drug in Wahpeton. The 1-0 pitch. 5-0. 5-0. 1-1 count to Trayton King. Swings and a miss. Stepped his back foot went stepping out of the box there.
Yeah.
He stepped in the bucket, as they say, Chad. Gotta keep that back foot in the place there when you swing, buddy. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And an outside corner pitch, and he'll pull that one foul.
Just got a piece, Joe.
So Trayton King, I think, going to be a sophomore this year, isn't he? So a youngster here. The thing is with this post-20 team, Chad,
they're young.
They are young. Everybody comes back next year, and there's no super seniors this year.
Right.
Takes the inside corner for strike 3, so 3 strikeouts here in the bottom of the 4th. For Parker Tilke retires the side. It's 5-0. We're going to the top of the 5th. We'll be right back after this.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Better change the inning here, Chad. We're in the 5th, right?
We're in the yes, top of the 5th. Yes.
Okay, here we go. Micah Johnson stepping up to the plate. Had a sacrifice fly back in the 3rd and reached on a walk back in the 1st. So officially, no at-bats for him so far. He's 0 for 0.
Not
but
a
I
bad
think
way.
he drove in the run, too, didn't
Yeah,
he? So
not
I
a bad
didn't
way
mark
to
him
go,
down.
Joe.
Yeah. So it is 2-0 now. Kason Pincinall checks in here to pitch for Wahpeton. Moving out to left field is Trayton King, and over to first base is Rylan Flack, and that's going to be behind Rylan, but coming in right field and making the catch on the run out there was Ryan Brown. And boy,
almost,
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead,
Almost,
Chad.
he almost overran it, Joe, I think.
I was just going to say that.
And he adjusted just enough to make the catch.
Yeah, caught it over his opposite shoulder.
Yeah.
Opposite shoulder of his glove. He kind of almost overran it, like you said, Chad. And there's another pop fly, and that's heading towards center. Bob drifting back at short.
Yep.
Here comes Steffens making a running catch. Bob didn't have it gauged.
Nope.
I don't know if the wind kind of pushed that one in,
Little,
Chad.
Yeah, probably pushed it away from him a little bit. Yep.
2 shallow fly balls now for Pincinall. Yeah, Bob was drifting back at short, and then the wind kind of caught it.
Yeah,
and here come Braden Steffens, and you could see he even changed his track.
Yeah.
But anyway, 2 outs.
I think the wind is blowing just a little bit more than
it looks.
Yeah.
The flags on the scoreboard aren't too stiff, but the one out in left field is blowing straight in, almost straight down the line.
Right down the line, and it's blowing.
Mm-hmm. And that's a big flag.
Yeah.
There's a ground ball to Hayek at third, got right between the wickets. And that will be an error in the books on the third baseman. So that will be the third error of the game as well for Wahpeton. Allows the first runner of the inning here for Pincinall.
That had been a long throw, too, Joe.
Yes, sir. That would have been a long throw. Well, he might have got on anyway,
but you know.
I understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah. You know, you still have to field it, but see, that would have been a long, tough throw. But
yep. We got 4 games tomorrow, Chad, starting at 10 o'clock.
Or that's why I'm taking the first 2 off, I think.
Are you?
Well, I'll see what I can get here, but my plan is to be here for the third game.
10 o'clock, Wahpeton will be taking on Lidgerwood Hankinson. We'll have that game here on Three Borders Sports
Watson
Network.
going to wake up in time?
No, I doubt it. There's a breaking pitch from Pincinall.
He'll be golfing, Joe, probably.
It might be. So at 10 o'clock, we'll be on the air about 9:45 with our pregame show. Our Yield Advantage pregame show.
I'll be watching, Joe.
I know you will. And then at 12:30 will be game number 2, and that will go on between Lidgerwood Hankinson, their second game of the day. They'll take on the new team in town, Walker, Minnesota.
Okay.
So Walker going to play.
You been to Walker, Joe?
I have been to Walker,
Yeah,
through Walker.
I've been through Walker a few times.
I suppose, yeah, you go up there for science.
Yep.
There's another one to Hayek. This time he puts the glove on it, and a strong throw over to first, and the side is retired. So Hayek making up for that one, and the side is retired, and we'll go through the rest of the schedule when we come back here for the bottom of the 5th. Fergus Falls 5, Wahpeton 0. Back after this.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
All right, we're back here at John Randall Field, Vaterstad Stadium. He's Chad Affield. I am Joe Schreiner. Thanks, everybody, for joining us here on Three Borders Sports Network. Appreciate you joining us and being a part of our broadcast today. Just quickly here, the 3 o'clock game tomorrow, Chad. Detroit Lakes will be back, and they'll take on this team from Fergus Falls. And then the 5:30 game will feature Walker and Wahpeton.
Okay.
So those are your games scheduled for tomorrow.
And you'll have that one too.
And we'll have that one too, yep. So 10 o'clock, 12:30, 3, and 5:30 are the scheduled times. You can check our website out, and we'll have the links for all of those games are already out there. As Riley Jones steps back up to the plate, he grounded out the third in his last at-bat. His first and only at-bat, as he's behind in the count now to Parker Tilke. Parker Tilke, Chad, had 3 strikeouts in the 4th inning to retire the side. That was truly a mow him down. And Jones will pull that one right back to Tilke, and he'll trot over to first, and a rare 1U put out.
Yeah, you probably don't write that in your book very often,
No,
Jody. Yeah.
you don't write a 1 unassisted.
Up next. You're right.
And now it'll be Ryan Brown. And he grounded out the second in his first at bat. Parker Tilke just cruising along here, Chad. Hasn't allowed a lot of base runners. Wahpeton has not even batted through twice yet through the order here, and we're in the 5th inning. And that one's fouled back into the net, and it's 0-2 now quickly to Ryan Brown. Parker Tilke sets the 0-2 pitch. And a ground ball right back up the middle. Wiedrich going to pick it up behind the pitcher's mound and gets it over to Powers in time. And Ryan Brown is retired. Nice play by Wiedrich.
Yeah, nice play. He had to make sure he picked it up, Joe. Otherwise, if he didn't make the clean pickup, then it would have been an error, of course. But made the clean pickup and nice hard throw over to first base. And
comes Kason Pincinall now. He's the pitching for Wahpeton, and there's the fly ball to center, and another 1-2-3 inning on the pop fly to King in center field. So that will retire the side here. 3 up, 3 down. We're going to the top of the 6th. Wahpeton trails Fergus Falls 5-0.
Experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year.
All right, welcome back to Vaderstad Stadium here at John Randall Field. I'm Joe Schreiner. That is none other than Chad Affield. Chad, the other night we wished you well, and you're having a minor surgery coming up, so hopefully everything will go okay.
Yep, minor toe surgery, so I should be fine, Joe.
We're still in the air if you're going to be able to help us at the Shrine game, but hopefully you can make it.
Right.
And be a part of the broadcast up there. You do such a fine job. You and Adam go up there and do a job up there for us. We appreciate it. Logan Larson steps up to the plate. Left-handed hitting left fielder. Struck out and singled and scored. So he's 1 for 2 on the day for the number 9 hitter from Fergus Falls. Chad, I got to change my inning too.
Yeah.
There's a swing and a miss. Kason Pincinall come on and did a nice job for Coach Kappas in post 20.
In the 5th inning, he did well.
Got another strike on the corner there on the number 9 hitter. 1-2. And the Legion members, the veterans, were here taking tickets earlier tonight. Appreciate them coming out and being a part of the program here. There's fouled away, and that one's back to the tennis court.
Well, that might be your pickup, Joe.
Gosh, it might have took a good bounce back there. It might have. That was hit pretty hot.
That was pretty hot, but
1 and 2.
It's a high fence over there, Joe.
Yeah, it is. I should be fine. I didn't bring the car today, so.
Okay.
Ooh, that one sails way outside. 2 and 2. That was a little more than a waste pitch.
Yeah.
1 and 2 was turned into quickly 2 and 2. It's Pincinel facing Logan Larson. 2 and 2. Inside and low, ball 3, 3 and 2. Now it's full count. You can see the flag blowing there in that shot in just about the center of your shot there, folks. It's blowing pretty good straight in and on the line. Popped up, left field. Moving over is King and makes the catch. Bob Hocker turned around and was trying to make an over-the-shoulder catch, but King called him off. Rightly so, and Larson is retired.
Yeah, when it was out far enough, Joe, where the outfielder should take control on that.
Yep.
And King did, so.
Exactly. Leadoff hitter now coming up. Karsten Froning. He popped out on the bunt the last time.
I was going to turn around like a he turned around in circles outside out there, Joe.
Karsten Froning attempted a bunt, the third bunt in a row here back in the fourth inning, and popped it up to Aiden Hendrickson, Chad, and Aiden made a nice play there to catch that ball.
Probably only went about, it didn't go 10 feet off the ground, I know that, Joe.
That one sails up high for a ball. 2 and 1. So we'll be back tomorrow morning on the air about 9:45. I'll be probably by myself. Chad will be over helping.
I'll be over the Cal Ripken tournament, Joe, so I won't.
10, 11, and 12's over there, I think, isn't it?
I think it's 10, 11, and 12.
Yep.
4 games I got to watch, Joe.
They're playing tonight, too, aren't they?
Yep. I was told, got information from their grounds people down there that they got the game going.
Took him 7 hours. Ground ball to Hayek, and he gets it over to Flack at first in time. So Froning is retired. Go ahead, Chad.
7 hours, Joe. Turned it in from the lake to a playable surface, but they got the job done. So they are playing down there.
They can move some water over there if they have to, don't they?
They get enough bodies around. They move a lot of water, Joe.
Yeah. Here comes the number 2 hitter in the lineup,
Hopefully
Hunter Powers.
Hopefully I don't need a lot of help in the morning, Joe. My field's still underwater, too, a little bit. But I'm hoping a lot of that soaks in.
Yeah, you got to do the high school field, too, don't you? The softball field, that is. Takes outside corner for ball 1.
Easy, though, Joe. At least the bases are the same. So there's no movement of anything. I just got to get water off and get lines on. So
maybe she soaked away pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. Even though it's not
warm, it's not drying weather.
The wind takes care of some of that water.
Yeah.
I got to go out grocery shop in the morning too, Joe.
Gosh,
I got a busy morning,
do
Joe.
That, yeah.
Busy morning.
Another breaking pitch from Pincinel. He'll pull that one foul, does Hunter Powers. Aiden Hendrickson behind the plate. Doing a good job for Wahpeton back there. King, Steffens, and Brown left to right. Hayek, Hocker, Jones, and Flack for third to first. Now it sails up high on Pincinel for ball 2. It's 2 and 2. And might have caught Hendrickson in the thumb there a little bit. He kind of hurt himself, but he's back down in the crouch right away.
That one went off the plate, I think, Joe.
That one's by him. Full count now. See if he's.
Yeah.
He looks all right. Hunter Powers. The 3-2 count. Pitch up. Curveball batted into left center for a single, just right over the reach of Carter Hockert. So base hit for Hunter Powers. That'll bring up the center fielder, Levi King. Reached on an air, singled, and a fielder's choice. 1 for 3. The number 3 hitter in the order. So the lights are on here at JRF.
But I still have to get used to that, Joe. By looking at the fixtures, though.
Yeah, you can't hardly tell.
You
got to almost get underneath them to see them. As that wild pitch that allows Powers to get to second. Again, in this camera shot here, you can see the flag blowing in, and it's coming straight down the third base line there.
I can't wait to see the football lights on, Joe. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Oh, yeah. Are they all new?
Well, the fixtures are all new.
Pincinel lets up on that one. And,
3 poles are the same and 1 pole's different, so that but they're all LEDs, so it should make a difference.
Should, yeah. The 1-1 count. Pitch from Pincinel. There's pulled right down to Hayek, a one-hopper, and he tried to tag the runner, throws over to first, not in time. Hayden tried to do a lot here and throws it high over at first, and the run will come in and score on the errant throw.
Must have taken there was a woman sitting on one of those blue tables over there, Joe. She almost.
So the run does come home. The throw went out of bounds, Chad?
Throw went out of play, yes.
Okay.
Correct.
But the run does come across. So it is 6-0, and Brock Sherman comes to the plate. So ending up on second base is Levi King. Yeah, Hayek made a nice play there. Picked it up on a short hop on his knees. Tried to tag the runner going by him. Didn't get it. And tried to throw to first in a hurry and just ended up throwing it up high.
Tried to collect himself a little. Just couldn't.
Tough play.
Yep.
1 ball, no strikes. And then Pincinel's finding that curveball. The guys are having struggles with it. That breaking pitch there, Chad, is working for Pincy.
Yeah. No, if you got a good one working, Joe, you might as well keep using it.
He's throwing it for strikes anyway. 1-1 pitch. There he tried it again. Another ground ball to Hayek. He's going to pick it up and fire to first this time, and that will retire the side. So that time, Hayek at the hot corner there picks up the third out for Wahpeton, but Fergus Falls scores one more here in the sixth. It's 6-0 lead for Fergus Falls. We're going to go to the bottom of the sixth right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
There's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Lucky for us, life.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody, and thanks to those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. I'm Joe Schreiner. Chad Affield here in the booth with me, high above John Randall Field in the Heb and Jean Diedrich press box. Chad sitting in the hot spot. He's in my chair tonight, man. You got control of everything. You know what it's like to sit in a good spot now.
This is a good seat, Joe. It is. I can see why you want to sit here, Joe. This is.
Yeah.
Not that where you're sitting is bad.
Yeah, this one's pretty good.
It is different.
Yep, it is. And leading off here, the bottom of the sixth for Wahpeton will be Bob Hockert. Bob, the leadoff hitter for Wahpeton. So far has singled, got the only hit in the game so far for Wahpeton, and struck out. His only third time at plate here. He's 1 for 2. Yeah, Wahpeton needs to get the bats going in this one, Chad.
This is just starting the third time through the order, Joe, and we're in the bottom of the sixth. So.
Yep. Swing and a miss.
That kind of tells you might tell you what kind of game it's been for the Whoppers, but
and Parker Tilkey having a good day on the mound.
Yeah, he's pitched well, though. They've seen a good pitcher, Joe.
Swings and misses that one. It's 2-2. And I've got Parker Tilkey so far for 7 strikeouts.
He had 3 in that one inning, didn't he?
Yeah, he had 3 in 2 innings. In the first and the fourth, and he's got another one here. So give him 8 strikeouts on the night. He had 3 in the first and 3 in the fourth. 1 in the second and now 1 in the sixth. Here comes Braden Steffens. Steffens, one of those strikeout victims, and he reached on a fielder's choice. 0 for 2 so far today. Check swing.
Yeah, foul tip. Yeah, foul tip.
Was it a foul tip?
Well, I think so, because, well,
I couldn't tell.
He called it a strike differently, Joe, so,
Okay.
that.
He'll pull that one to third base, picked up by Froning over to Powers. Nice play by Froning at third.
That was a good play by Froning at third, Joe.
Yeah, it sure was.
Had to go to his left a little bit, made this
on the knees.
Yeah, made the scoop on the knees and got up and fired a good throw over to first base.
So quickly, 2 outs here for Wahpeton in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up Aiden Hayek. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk. So we'll see what Aiden Hayek, see if he can put the bat on the ball this time.
First pitch misses to Hayek.
0-1. I thought it was a ball. Scoreboard. And then he'll pop that one to right. That might drop, and it does. And it's going to roll to the corner, all the way to the corner.
See how far he goes, Joe.
Hayek rounded first, headed for second. Let's see. He's going to unhook the plow and head to third. He's got to get there. Does. And he says just under the tag.
The throw was just a hair bit high, Joe. Otherwise, it was close.
Yep. You don't want to make that third out at third, but he wanted that triple.
Yeah, Coach Kappas was winding him around, so he was going the whole way, Joe. And
you saw Coach Kappas waving him over, so he didn't ignore the sign. He just did what he was told.
And he, like you said, unhooked it there, Joe. He got in.
Yep. That one rolled all the way to the right field corner. Brant Sherman giving chase over there. And here comes Eli Kappas with a chance for Wahpeton to drive in their first run of the game. 2 outs, though. And it's 0-1 to Eli. And he'll take a check swing, and that is strike 2 in that breaking pitch. Parker Tilkey going to come right after the number 4 hitter, designated hitter, Eli Kappas. 0-2 pitch. Breaking pitch goes a little bit in the dirt. Good stop there by the catcher, Brock Sherman. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch. Eli pulls it down the third base line. Foul. Right toward his dad. Chris will pick it up and throw it back in. Nope.
Yeah.
Get it into the maybe got a little wet in the grass. Grass should be in pretty good shape by now, though, Chad.
I would think so. The wind's kind of taking care of that, I think.
And the pitch swung on and missed, and there is another strikeout for Parker Tilkey, and that will retire the side, and they'll strand. After the triple by Aiden Hayek, they'll strand him at third. We're going to go to the top of the 7th right after this, and Fergus Falls leads 6-0.
Is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Micah Johnson. Oh, I got the girls off. God darn it.
Uh-oh.
Push the button. Well, we'll see them when we go to the next commercial break. I forgot the girls were coming on there. 1 ball, no strikes to Micah Johnson. Takes outside for ball 2 from Kason Pincinel. Groundkeeper Phil calling it a night.
Yeah, he's going to rest up for the weekend, Joe.
There's a fly ball to right, almost similar to what Aiden Hayek did, but getting to it in the corner over there is Brown, and he'll cut it off in time and hold Johnson to a single. So good defensive play there for Ryan Brown.
Yeah,
cut that one off.
Yeah, he cut it off before it got to the wall, Joe. And threw it back in and kept him to a single, and didn't let him get an extra base or anything. So
hasn't quite hit as hard.
Nope, number 12.
We got a pinch hitter, huh?
Number 12.
John Dent coming to the plate. Number 12, John Dent at the plate, pinch hitting. Takes a strike. I don't know if Brant Sherman will go back in the right field or not, but we'll see if we can tell defensively in the bottom of the 7th. But anyway, John Dent at the plate, takes inside for a ball, and it's 1-1. So yeah, it'll cool off in the morning. We might have the...
Yeah, you might have to turn the heat on, Joe.
Maybe I'll leave it on all night.
Well.
I don't pay the electric bill.
Yeah.
Hendrickson has to scoot outside for that one, ball 2.
I better bundle up tomorrow. I could be outside tomorrow, Joe. So.
You're going to be outside all day tomorrow, I suppose, over in Breckenridge.
Most of the day. I think the last game's like at 2:15, Joe. So Cal Ripken goes a little faster. So I like I say, I plan to be here for the 3rd game, Joe.
Okay.
That's my goal.
Well, I'll be here all 4 games.
Yeah. So I would if I wasn't over there.
I know you would.
Trying to help out, do what I can.
Yep. And everybody appreciates your effort, Chad. Even though we give you a bunch of grief sometimes, you're very appreciated in the Twin Towns. Scoreboard brought to you, as always, by Farmers Union Insurance and Kyle DeVries. Saw Kyle today, said hi, and visited a little bit with him.
Been with you since day one?
Since day one, yep. Ooh, and there's a call on the outside corner. Caught looking was John Dent. So that will be out number 1 here in the top of the 7th. We're going to get a pinch hitter. Nope.
No.
Not for the pitcher. Parker Tilkey's having a good day at the mound, and what's he done at the plate? He's got 1 single and reached on an error and a strikeout. 1 for 3 for the pitcher, Parker Tilkey. Pincy throws that one up high. Strike 1. Yep, Kyle DeVries and Farmers Union Insurance. Boy, he said right away, yep, put me on the scoreboard. So he took it on and has been with us since day 1. That one sails outside a little bit on Pence, and it's 1-1. We haven't had a mound visit yet, but Carlson Family Insurance covers our mound visits, so thanks to Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue in Wahpeton. That one check swing, called strike.
Yep.
I don't think Tilkey agrees with the call, but...
He looked kind of shocked, Joe.
Yeah, he looked down to his coach like, come on, man. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Pincy delivers. Popped up. Is it on a play on the roof, Chad?
Yeah, no.
No. Off to the side, and we'll do a 1-2 pitch all over again.
I don't have any dents up there, Joe, so I don't need any balls hitting up there.
And we'll be back at about 9:45 tomorrow for Wahpeton and Lidgerwood Hankinson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one, a breaking pitch, got away from Hendrickson, bounced in front of him, and took a high bounce in that left-handed batter's box. Went way over his head. Groundkeeper Phil come back?
Yeah, he's standing on there.
He didn't quite come all the way back.
Yeah,
or all the way out, I should say.
No, he's probably, Game's not over yet, Joe. So
No,
I
that's
suppose
true. He's going to pop that one up, and I think that one's playable on the first base side. Flack drifts in and makes the catch. So a pop out to Ryland Flack will be out number 2, and still standing at second base will be Micah Johnson. Advancing to second base on that wild pitch. Wiedrich at the plate now, shortstop. He's got a couple of hits, and that one's popped up in the infield as well. Pincey's going to take that all by himself right on the first baseline, and that's going to retire the side. So a couple of fly ball outs here. Wraps it up for Wahpeton in the top of the 7th, folks. We're at the baseball's national anthem. We're in the 7th inning stretch. We'll come back for the bottom of the 7th right after this. Wahpeton needs 6 to tie. We'll see what happens. 7 to win.
Hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make a
Nine strikeouts so far for Parker Tilke. Looking to get the complete game shutout here in a 2-hitter against Wahpeton. Wahpeton coming in here 5-0, and Parker Tilke says, I'm going to take care of business on my own terms.
Yeah, he's really pitched well.
He sure has, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I didn't count how many walks he has, but I will do that before the end of the game for our post-game show brought to you by First Community Credit Union. Stick with us, folks, for that at the conclusion of this game. Brings up Ryland Flack, 0 for 2 so far. Check swing. Did he go? No, they say no. It's ball 1. I don't know if I had Josh on the Nope, I don't have Josh on my first base camera there, Chad, so I couldn't have got that call by Josh. But there's strike 1, so it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Called strike, and it's a 1-2.
He's still.
I am very impressed by Parker Tilke.
Yeah, he's pitched. He's really pitched well.
And there's the curveball in the inside corner, and Flack. Or excuse me, Flack was caught looking.
After a while, Joe, you've seen that. Not only you, but other batters have seen that pitch. If 2 strikes on you, you gotta almost think you know what's coming. It's coming. But sometimes it's not. You can still know what's coming and still not make a swing at it, Joe.
Yeah.
So.
And here comes Trayton King.
Yeah, right
drives
to the gap.
that one to the right center gap, and that's going to land for a base hit at least. Let's see if he holds it up.
Yeah, you got cut off.
Yep, you're going to need more than him. So
ran out of steam when it got to the gap, Joe. So
the third hit of the game for Wahpeton here comes in the bottom of the 7th.
Plus they're down 6, so there's
no sense
to go to second base, Joe.
Don't need to pad the stats when you're down 6-0 here in the 7th inning. And that's going to bring up Riley Jones. Riley Jones grounded out to the pitcher and grounded out to third base once, so he's 0 for 2. Takes one at the knees on the breaking pitch. So again, Parker Tilke coming back with that breaking pitch, Chad.
Yeah. Especially when you get 2 strikes on you, you know it's coming, Joe. But you never know either. It could come at any time, I guess.
0-1. Goes outside with that one. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. And the outfield shaded to the right just a little bit. can see the left fielder in our screenshot there, but right fielder you cannot see. Riley Jones. 1-1.
Century mark, 101 pitches, 66 of them in the zone. So he is attacking.
1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch grounded to first. Powers, wheels, throws to second for 1, back to first, not in time.
Oh, yeah.
Was it?
I called him out.
Oh, my goodness, they called a double play there. So that will end the game. Fergus Falls victorious here, 6-0. We're going to take a break, Chad. We'll come back with the First Community Credit Union postgame show right after this.
TI, your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation.
Welcome back to Vonderstad Stadium here at John Randall Field. Joe Schreiner, Chad Affield. Three Borders Sports Network, Ritter Communications Cable Channel 28, and our final score here: Fergus Falls defeats Wahpeton by the score of 6-0. The Huskies lose their first game on the season here, Chad, and they lose it to a pretty good pitching job by Parker Tilke.
Yeah, he was. They lost it to a good pitcher, Joe. He knew what he was doing, knew what he wanted to do, and he did it. And he threw well, Joe.
You know, we were tallying him up here at the break. He had 10 strikeouts and 2 walks, Chad, and the 2 walks
in the first inning.
Were in the first inning. Other than that, he settled down and controlled the pace. He controlled everything here. The Wahpeton hitters only able to string together 3 hits here in this one, and a nice win for Fergus Falls, 6-0 over Wahpeton. The line scores will go as follows: Fergus Falls, 6 runs on 8 hits, and they committed 0 errors. So that's another big.
That's another
stat.
big thing too. You don't make errors and throw strikes. You're going to win games, Joe.
They left 8 runners on base. For Wahpeton, no runs on 3 hits. They committed 4 errors, and they only left 4 on base.
But they only left 4, and that tells you too, Joe. They didn't get anybody on base.
That's correct. And so
that's the other problem
Parker
too.
Tilke was efficient.
He was,
to say the least, huh?
Yeah, he pitched well, Joe. I was impressed.
Yeah, very nice job by Fergus Falls and Parker Tilke getting the win. And again, tomorrow we'll be on the air around 9:45ish, and Wahpeton will take on Lidgerwood Hankinson. Then at 12:30, it'll be Lidgerwood Hankinson playing their second game of the day. They'll take on the new team in town. That'll be Walker. Hadn't played. That'll be their first game of the tournament. And then at 3 o'clock, Detroit Lakes and Fergus Falls will play. And then Wahpeton is scheduled to take on Walker at 5:30. There's your schedule for tomorrow. There's 4 games scheduled for Sunday the 15th, and that'll be Father's Day. If you don't join us before then, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Happy Father's Day.
Chad, we'll see you sometime tomorrow afternoon.
I hope to be over by Game 3, Joe.
I forgot to say, this game took an hour and 41 minutes.
That's moving too, so that's good.
It was. So Parker Tilke gets the W. Very, very efficient for him. Fine job by Parker Tilke and the Fergus Falls Post 30 boys. Victorious over Post 20. Anything else you want to add, Chad?
Nope, I'm good, Joe.
All right, let's call it a night. For Chad Affield and everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, I'm Joe Schreiner. We bid you good night, and we'll see you tomorrow about 9:45. Same place, same channel. Check out our website for the links. Good night, everybody.